to Idabel. It'll enter the town. If it stays on the ground, there it is.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Okay, it's official. This is a tornado emergency. This is a very rare situation. This only happens during tornadoes that are almost certainly going to cause just a catastrophic damage. Okay, this is a catastrophe about to happen in.
There it is.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
All right, we've got a tornado emergency for Little River County, Arkansas, and Bowie County, Texas. This is our second tornado emergency of the night. And if anybody doesn't know, the tornado emergency is the rarest and highest level. All right, and it is going to do significant damage. Oh boy.
New information.
It's going
this
to
tornado
do
warning
catastrophic damage now, as the National Weather Service has upgraded this to a tornado emergency. Okay, so a tornado emergency is something that only happens in very rare occasions where the National Weather, the Granger Industrial Supply Building, that's how wide the tornado could actually be. So, you know, these locations that I'm saying, this is just a general. Okay,
a new
now we have a tornado
emergency has been issued.
This is just a general idea of where the tornado could be. It's not exact. We need everybody in the polygon to take shelter. Unfortunately now, guys, we have a tornado emergency. This is the highest level tornado warning that can possibly be issued by the National Weather Service. And they only do this whenever we have storms that are producing tornadoes that are capable of walk to your safe spot. You do not have much time. I'm not saying this to scare you.
Hey, Ryan.
I'm telling you this because this is
this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Dangerous tornado. Now we have a tornado emergency. Okay, who just tried to contact me?
Hey, Ryan.
Go ahead, Riley. Amory, sorry, Becker, any of these places, you've got to think about what you're going to do. We need to get into a basement, preferably. If we can't,
new information.
If we can't,
this tornado
the best you can do is take shelter in a sturdy building. Make sure it is a home, not a mobile home. Brick buildings, preferably. And you get into the most interior part of that house. You want to get into an interior bathroom, closet. You have to put on a helmet. You have to bring the mattress off the bed, throw it over you, and bring me with you, and put on a pair of shoes, because you might have to evacuate. You know, like everything's about the same size. The radar can scan the cloud and be like, okay, there's a bunch of marble-sized stuff in there, so it all correlates. And then it can look at raindrops and say the same thing.
New information.
But
this tornado warning
in
has
some
been
situations, there's a tree branch in the middle of everything else, or there's a brick in the middle of everything else. The radar notices that, and it drops the correlation coefficient because it doesn't correlate. And it paints that blue on the radar here, and that's why we know that there's a tornado there, because, oh boy. I hope everybody got in a shelter. Guys, this is, once again, from KATV. That's a big one. That's a nasty one on the ground in Little Rock.
A new tornado emergency.
And now we have a tornado emergency. Once again, if you're just now tuning in, we have a huge, damaging, life-threatening killer tornado on the ground going through a heavily populated area of Arkansas. If you are in
or not, but it looks like it on radar.
Okay.
Ryan, that tornado warning we're on.
A new tornado emergency has been issued.
We're about to turn north into it to go investigate right now.
Guys, we have a new tornado emergency here, and that's going to include Clarkdale and Terrell in Arkansas. This is getting close to the Tennessee border, y'all. This is a big tornado, and guys, the tornadoes are falling out of the sky like raindrops right now. There's tornadoes everywhere. Every tornado warning, a storm that's rotating pretty broadly here, moving into the southern side of St. Louis. No, I don't know if they're going to reissue that or not. Okay, here we go.
New information. This
We've got
tornado
a new
warning
tornado
has been
emergency
upgraded.
now for Shelby and Tipton County, Tennessee. Shelby and Tipton County, Tennessee, you're under a tornado emergency.
A new tornado warning.
Let's hope for the best. There it is.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Another tornado emergency, guys. This one is probably the most concerning of today. Right now, at this very moment, there are people in southwestern Covington taking a direct hit from a tornado, and it's going to continue to come right in front of it.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
All right, we've got a tornado warning for Crawford County, Illinois. That's a tornado emergency. I just upgraded it to a Tor E. We've got a huge tornado on the ground here in Crawford County, Illinois. We've got
a new PDS tornado warning has
going
been
off
issued.
here. Caleb's very close to where the tornado is, but he's in the rain right now, so we can't really see anything. Okay.
New information. This tornado warning
has been upgraded to a tornado emergency. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado emergency for Davidson, Sumner, and Wilson counties in Tennessee.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
This is once again, this is a dangerous situation, a life-changing situation for most of the people in the path of this. Towards Waterloo. It's going right towards Waterloo, Nebraska, and now we have a tornado
New information.
emergency.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Douglas County, Sarpy County, and Saunders County, Nebraska. We have an official tornado emergency now. A tornado emergency is the highest level tornado warning that can be issued from the National Weather Service. What you need to do is you need to put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible.
A new tornado
at the lowest
emergency
level of
has
the
been
most
issued.
sturdy building that you can find. Preferably not a room with a bunch of glass or windows in it. Okay, and you want to put a helmet on. Okay, so this is a situation where we have a lot of lead time now. That emergency now.
New information. This tornado warning has been
tornado
upgraded.
emergency is now in effect, which is the highest level tornado warning that can be possibly issued from the National Weather Service. Because we have a potentially catastrophic tornado on the ground now, producing damage near Minden, Iowa. It's going to be going down. You know where the landfill is on the southwest side of town.
Upgraded.
That's where the tornado would come in. And now we've got ourselves a tornado emergency. Tornado emergency includes Bartlesville. Tornado emergency is the highest level tornado warning that can be issued from the National Weather Service. It's only
information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Okay, so wow, we've got a tornado emergency now for Branch County, Michigan. We now have an official tornado emergency.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
The National Weather Service has issued a tornado emergency for Marshall, Maury, Rutherford, and Williamson counties in Tennessee. This is the highest level tornado warning that can possibly be issued. We only issue this whenever we believe potentially catastrophic tornado
warning has been upgraded.
Well, that's... Let me make sure that this is the right one. Yeah, okay. That's... Okay, and we have a tornado emergency now. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on here. We have a tornado emergency now for our storm that we've been watching for a while. This includes Elliott Crossroads, Townsend Crossroads, Stamp, Hammondville, Mentone, Kaolin, and Norman Cemetery. Okay, we got to be worried about Norman Cemetery, and of course the areas up there towards Asher Cemetery.
New tornado emergency.
And now they have upgraded this to a tornado emergency. A tornado emergency is the highest possible level tornado warning that can possibly be issued by the National Weather Service. It's only issued during time near the Interstate 69 intersection with Highway 109 north of Dawson Springs. You would probably be able to see the tornado pass pretty close to you right there. All right? So there it is. Yep, we got a new tornado emergency. Thankfully. Yep, there it is.
A new tornado emergency has been issued.
So now a little bit of Hopkins County, Kentucky, and a good chunk of. For a moment there, we didn't have a tornado emergency, but they just went ahead and reissued that tornado emergency and continued it into Morton's Gap. So now this is a really unfortunate situation where for the first time, really, this huge, nasty tornado. One of our southern storms. This is the Arkadelphia storm that Andy was talking about earlier.
A new tornado emergency has been issued.
And we've got ourselves a tornado emergency now for Van Buren. This is our first tornado emergency that we've had in a very long time. For those of you who are just now tuning in, we have a tornado emergency for Carter County, Missouri. Let's sound the alarm here just to make sure everybody's paying attention. Tornado emergency is the highest level warning that could possibly. Doing our best to fly by radar here until our storm chasers get closer. But I'm telling you, there's a big, nasty tornado on the ground right now coming up towards Sartonville.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
And they have just upgraded that to a tornado emergency. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado emergency for Walthall County in Mississippi. A tornado emergency is the highest level tornado warning that can possibly be issued. It's only issued whenever we know that the tornado that is in question is catastrophic. Once again, this tornado can devastate entire communities. Storm cellar is going to be the best way to go. You do not want to be in a mobile home. You want to get into that most interior room right now. Here we go.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
So they just upgraded this to a tornado emergency. Please put Brandon Kopic in 1 as we go over here to the radar. We have a catastrophic tornado ongoing right now coming into the greater Lake City area and Bauman. It is crossing the road right now somewhere near the Refuge Church. I would say the Refuge Church is being completely destroyed right now. There it is. That's the tornado emergency.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Guys, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado emergency for Benton County. Okay. Benton County, Marshall County, Mississippi, Fayette County, and Hardeman County in Tennessee. This is very likely by far Iowa.
A new tornado emergency has been issued.
And we now have a tornado emergency. Wow. So, once again, a tornado emergency means that we have a confirmed deadly tornado on the ground here. And I'm just going to wait for that graphic to pop up on our end here. But, yeah, there it is. Tornado emergency means that we've got a deadly tornado working its way into the Essex area of Iowa. This is a Fremont, Montgomery, and Page counties in Iowa.